When I met her, she said, I would not want to be using a crutch for the rest of my life. I would not want to be using a crutch when I start uni. This was the main concern. Just hearing that comment alone can make you think of how she as a person felt.
I have to use my crutch, and sometimes I even used wheelchair like in the airport. But now I can walk 2 hours straight without needing a crutch or needing to sit down, which is a big change.
Hi, my name is Aisha Samuels. I work as a movement therapist at Kuwait. I'd like to tell you about a patient that we've been seeing for the past 2 years. She's been coming to us 6 weeks post-op after her total hip replacement. She's been having congenital hip dislocation. She was born with this disease.
So first surgery I was 2, and then second surgery I was 10, and I had another one when I was 11, and then my last one when I was 17.
She's had a fair share of surgeries, doctors, and many failed attempts at surgeries. She then had a total hip replacement with her right hip, and after so many surgeries, you can definitely then see the toll it took on her body. 6 weeks post-op after her surgery in Switzerland at the age of 17, she then reached out to DISC, and she's been seeing 2 of our physiotherapists for about 5 months for her post-op rehab. December 2019 was my first encounter with her. A very, very shy girl. I would say low motivation, and you can see life has definitely put her through a lot. Her first main goal was when I met her, she said, I would not want to be using a crutch for the rest of my life. I would not want to be using a crutch when I start uni. This was the main concern of what other people might think of her. She then started to get more comfortable with me. People have been commenting on like the way she walked. She was, I would say, married to her crutch. She did not want to leave it at all. She would always say, I cannot, I've been with it all my life. How can you expect me to leave my crutch? This has been with me since I could walk. I cannot leave it. It had to take some time to build up the strength and courage and to give her that sort of motivation to find her way to. It was more of like a give and take relationship where I had to encourage her to say like, hey, listen, at least today, try just for 1 hour to walk without your crutch. And then the following week it would be, okay, try for 1 day to walk without your crutch. And this is how it went on. Like that, our relationship grew. Like it came to a point where I would just point at a certain movement or just say, do you remember this? And she will know exactly what I'm talking about. Her commitment, her willpower has literally, like I can say I was just the guide for her and she put in the hard work. I was just beside her to help her along the way, but she had to put in the hard work to get where she is today. So then starting with her on our first encounter, like I said, in December, then in June, July, she still was not able to even lift a leg, like without the help of her hand, not able to balance or stand on one leg, especially the right. She's always having to support herself. I am really proud of how far she came. Her confidence levels boost up from like 0 to 100. And yeah, today she's crutch free. And like I said, with the help of my colleagues, her willpower and commitment to pushing through to where she is today. And our goal at DISC is not to keep you here forever, but at least to get you better than what you felt a few months back, a few weeks back, 1 day back, and just taking it each and every step of the way and working together as not 2 separate entities, but as one unit to get you better.